Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to show you how to roast this is sirloin tip roast, and I've never done it like this, but I'm going to give it a try, see what it tastes like, and hopefully it'll be good. I'll let you know. First off, I want to show you this pan. I bought this at Walmart. I paid $50 for it, and it has a porcelain sides and bottom to it, and it's changed colors, and I've only used it like 3 times, so I don't know. Well, I've probably used it more than that, but it's still within the first 3 times it had done that, and I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I've got about a tablespoon of both vegetable oil and a stick of bluebonnet margarine. And this roast, this is just a sirloin tip roast, and I'm going to put it in this pan. I hope I can get it up with these. And I'm going to sear it on both sides. Alright. And while that's searing on that side, I'm going to put salt and pepper on this side. And I've got my precision induction cooktop on 425, and I could take it up to sear, but I really don't want that much smoke in my house. And the vegetable oil doesn't have as well, it's got a higher smoke point than the margarine does, but it still isn't that high of a smoke point. So I'm just searing it on 425. I'll put the margarine in there just to give it a little bit of flavor. And then once this gets seared on both sides, I'm going to take it out and put it on this platter, on a platter that I have. And I'll show you then what I'm going to do. But first thing, I have a new kitchen toy, my New Way Precision Oven. So I'm going to be showing you recipes from that. I'm real excited about it. Got it from QVC. Got the deal of the century on it. QVC is awesome. But anyway, we'll go sear this and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. I have seared the steak, well, the roast on both sides, and you can see all the bits and all that's down in the pot there. And what I'm going to do is I've got I'm not going to use this whole thing of Heineken, but I don't drink, so I had to buy a big one because I didn't want to get a 6-pack. So I'm going to pour about half of this in there. I'm going to take it back up to high. And then I've got a little thing of wine. This is, I don't even know how many ounces this is. Anyway, it's just Suter Home Cabernet Sauvignon or whatever it is. And I'm going to put this in here. Alright, and I have a pack of onion soup mix, recipe soup and dip mix. I'm going to put that in here. Then I have a thing of chicken broth that I'm going to use because I've just got the canned beef broth, so it's not going to really make any difference. And I'm just getting all this stuff together, and this is going to deglaze the pan. It's going to get all those little brown bits off of the bottom of the pan from where I seared the roast. Alright, now I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Alright, then I'm going to take the pan, stir it around, make sure all those yummy bits that are on the bottom, what's on the bottom of the pan is pure flavor when you sear something. So you really need to make sure that you deglaze your pan with something. And while I'm doing this, getting this all hot and bubbly, I have got my oven set on 350. It's preheating at 350. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this roast back in here. Well, I really need for it to come up to a boil first and get all this together. I'll bring you back when this starts boiling. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to go on and show you. I'm going to put another packet of the onion, the Great Value Onion Recipe Soup and Dip Mix. I'm going to put a second pack in there because I want this to have a lot of flavor in it. And with the beer and the wine and chicken broth and searing it, it should, but we're going to see. Alright, I'm going to put this back in here. And like I said, I've got my oven. Make sure you pour all the juices from the roast in there. And I've got my oven preheated. Well, it's heated now to 350. And I'm going to cook this in my oven for about 4 hours. And I've got a couple pounds of red potatoes. And the reason that I'm using red potatoes is because they will stand up to the heat. Red potatoes are really, really good for cooking and all. So I'm going to put all this, put the top to this on it. I'm going to let this boil on here for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take it off of here and put it in the oven for 3 or 4 hours. I'll bring you back and let you know when it's done. Okay, I'm back. It's been 3 hours. After an hour, I turned it down from 350 to 300. And this has been cooking for 3 hours. Here's the potatoes. They're all done. The broth is in there. You should see the top of my, I hope this comes off. It's going to have to soak. This meat is so tender. And remember, you always want to cut against the grain. And the grain is going this way. So I'm going to try. This has been sitting here resting for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to try to get this to cut, to slice. I don't know if it's going to. See, it's literally falling apart. Literally just falling apart. It is so tender. It is just falling apart. Alright, I'm going to try to cut this and get this in the plate over here and then fix me a plate and try this, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I'm back. It is just so tender that it is falling apart. I cannot cut it. But I do have all this juice in here, and I'm going to put some of that on the meat and on my potatoes. And I'm going to taste it and see what it tastes like. You can smell the wine in the beer, but my step-grandson said that you cannot taste it. So I'm going to taste it and see. Let's see what the potatoes taste like. That is really good. Like I said, it's so tender and really, really moist, and but you cannot taste the wine or the beer. It's giving it an awesome taste. It really is awesome. I should have put some, I should have put carrots in here with it too. But this is a sirloin tip roast. And I know when well, it hadn't been that long ago, maybe 10 years ago, we'd get sirloin tips, and you could get them for like $1.49 a pound. And we'd get a big sirloin tip and have it cut into roast and steaks and beef and ground beef. I mean, ground sirloin. But now you can't do that. So this roast I got on sale, and you saw how big it was. It was pretty good size. But here is the here's the pan and all there with all of it in there, and it just couldn't be sliced. It just could not be sliced. It was too tender. But anyway, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.